If you're a true Bruins fan and excited to follow all team updates this season, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Here, you'll get all the news, analysis, and insights on the team, and we'll discuss the real chances of the Bruins chasing the Stanley Cup in 2025. Turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing. Boston Bruins in 2025, can they win the Stanley Cup? Arguments for and against. The Boston Bruins are entering the 2024-25 NHL season with renewed expectations after a strong campaign last year. Winning a playoff series for the first time since 2021 has injected fresh energy into the team, and the signing of an 8-year, $66 million contract with goaltender Jeremy Swayman puts them in a promising position. Bruins president Cam Neely expressed confidence in the team during a press conference. But does this roster truly have what it takes to claim the 2025 Stanley Cup? Let's dive into the arguments for and against the Bruins winning the coveted trophy. The case for elite goaltending. Jeremy Swayman is undeniably one of the top goaltenders in the NHL right now. Coming off a stellar 2024 playoff run, he led all goalies with a .933 save percentage and saved 13.3 goals above expected in 2 rounds. With Linus Ullmark now gone, Swayman is the undisputed #1 goaltender, and the addition of Joonas Korpisalo as backup keeps the bar high in net. Swayman has proven capable of handling pressure, especially in clutch games like Game 7 of last season's first-round series against the Toronto Maple Leafs. His consistency and talent make the Bruins an extremely dangerous team in the playoffs. Having a goaltender of this caliber significantly increases a team's chances of advancing in the playoffs and potentially winning the Stanley Cup. The case against lack of scoring depth and power play issues. One of the Bruins' biggest concerns is their lack of depth in scoring. Last season, the team finished 13th in goals scored, which isn't exactly impressive. The offense dried up in the playoffs, especially against the Florida Panthers, with Boston scoring 2 goals or fewer in 5 of the last 6 games of the series. Additionally, the Bruins lost 3 key offensive players in free agency, Danton Heinen, James Van Riemsdyk, and Jake DeBrusk, who combined for 47 goals last season. The addition of Elias Lindholm should strengthen the offense, but there are still questions about whether the team can consistently produce goals, especially on the power play, which took a significant dip in the latter half of last season. The case for a playoff-ready roster. Despite possible offensive limitations, the Bruins have a significant advantage in terms of physical readiness. According to Elite Prospects, the Bruins roster is the tallest and heaviest in the league, which is a critical factor in the playoffs when physical play intensifies. The Bruins' blue line is also one of the most imposing in the NHL. With players like Charlie McAvoy, Nikita Zadorov, and Hampus Lindholm, the team boasts a solid and physically dominant defense. This more robust defensive style could be the missing ingredient for the Bruins to advance deep into the playoffs. The case against a tough road through the Eastern Conference. Despite the Bruins' strengths, the road to the Stanley Cup in the Eastern Conference is challenging. The Atlantic Division is one of the most competitive in the league, with teams like the Florida Panthers, Toronto Maple Leafs, and Tampa Bay Lightning posing significant challenges. To reach the final, the Bruins will likely need to get past at least 2 of these teams. Even if the Bruins manage to overcome these obstacles, they will still face giants like the New York Rangers, Carolina Hurricanes, or New Jersey Devils in the Eastern Conference Finals. The competition is intense, and while the Bruins may be one of the top teams in the league, they could struggle to make it past the second round of the playoffs. The case for Elias Lindholm's impact. The arrival of Elias Lindholm is a massive addition for the Bruins. He is one of the most complete centers in the league, capable of boosting the offense and improving power play performance. Moreover, Lindholm provides versatility to the lineup, allowing players like Charlie Coyle and Pavel Zacha to focus on their ideal positions. Lindholm is also one of the best face-off specialists, something the Bruins lost with Patrice Bergeron's departure. His ability to win face-offs and contribute defensively could be a deciding factor in tight playoff games. The Boston Bruins enter the 2024-25 season with plenty of hope, but also challenges to overcome. If Swayman continues to shine and the offense adjusts to new additions, there's a good chance the team will make a deep playoff run. However, the road to the Stanley Cup will be extremely tough, and the Bruins will need to be at their best to overcome strong Eastern Conference opponents. If you believe the Bruins have what it takes to lift the 2025 Stanley Cup, drop your comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more in-depth analysis like this. And, of course, share it with your friends so everyone can stay in the loop on what to expect from this exciting season.